Best in Entertainment show. Today we're going to wish Daisy a happy 50th birthday. We're going to cover some topics like music and movies. These are our guests.
Hello, my name is Christian Ortiz.
My name is Dumanti. Hello.
All right, let's get into it. So we're going to start off with some basic trivia about movies.
Okay, bet. Let's go.
All right, so we're going to start with some pretty easy questions.
All right.
Who played Forrest Gump?
Tom Hanks.
He got that, Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
That's the correct
okay,
answer.
so-
He did a great job too, by the way. I enjoyed the character development, and he really poured his feelings into that film.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a little overrated.
What?
I don't know. I mean, Forrest Gump, it's all right, but it's a little. I mean, I feel like people put a lot on that movie. Tom Hanks did a great job.
Yeah.
I ain't criticizing his performance or anything like that. I just feel like the movie as a whole, it's like,
Overhyped?
I mean, all right, he's sitting on a bench eating some chocolates and like talking about the past. All right. I mean, it's all right, but
But the simplicity is what makes it so good,
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of simple.
All right. Next question. Who died because Rose had terrible size perception in the movie Titanic?
Leo DiCaprio.
That was
That's-
What was his
tragic.
character's name? Jack, right?
Yeah,
Jack.
Jack,
Yeah,
that was his
right.
name.
Jack and Rose. He could have totally fit on that thing. We all know.
Yeah, he could have, but I mean, gotta go, bro.
Yeah, he had
I
to
mean,
go. And that scene is
it
so
be like that.
symbolic. It's like everywhere. That's like the part that everybody remembers, and like there's just so many memes about it. And one of the,
He could have lived though.
Although Titanic is also overrated.
it is. I've
It's
rewatched
mad
it,
overrated.
and like the graphics, and now like you can definitely see like it's really low quality.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess for the time it came out, it was really good, but
And does it have? How long is it? Like 3 hours?
Yeah.
3 hours.
Why is Titanic 3 hours? Why does it have to be 3 hours?
Yeah, I remember VHS.
It's a boat.
Yes.
You hit an iceberg. That don't need to be 3 hours. It's not sinking for 3 hours. Like what?
Okay, so y'all remember VHS, right?
Yeah.
It had to be on 2 separate VHS tapes for you
See,
to play
nah,
the
that's
I didn't
too
know
much.
that.
That's too
Wow.
much.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's too much.
I remember the first time I saw it, I was I think I was like 9. It was just like so long.
Was it on VHS?
Yes.
Yeah.
That must be awkward having to go in and switch it out, or does it play? Did it play?
So
You gotta rewind
was
it,
it? Was it like? You have to go to tape 2 to watch the rest of like. Was
Yes.
It, oh, okay.
That was it.
Okay. Yeah.
The next question. What movie has a character named T'Challa?
Oh,
Black Panther.
Come on,
Yeah.
now. What?
Those are our 3 simple questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do y'all feel Black Panther was overhyped?
No. I was gonna say
Okay,
no
good,
word back
good,
in.
good.
PG.
I think the movie was very enjoyable. It was
6 out of
very,
5.
very
Like, what?
enjoyable.
I was about
Come
to
on
say.
now. Yo, the actor's name, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger.
Mhm.
Yo, best Marvel villain on screen ever. Well, Thanos comes close, but come on, Killmonger.
And also the soundtrack was really
the
great.
soundtrack,
It
yo,
was
that the
great.
Black Panther album was
Yeah.
like weirdly amazing. I wasn't expecting it to be that dope. I didn't think Disney would let him use that
Yeah.
word, but I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Kendrick came through, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kendrick. He executive produced it, right?
I think
Yes.
so.
No
did.
wonder it was so good. So it was crazy how good that album was. But yeah.
All right, so y'all seen Norbit, right?
Say that again.
Unfortunately,
You didn't like Norbit?
you
I
like
have
it?
not.
You haven't seen Norbit? I mean, it's just some movie everybody's seen. I'm not saying it was good or bad.
Okay, I was like, I know you're not finished. Like
So-
you liked it.
Who played Mr. Wong in Norbit?
Eddie Murphy.
Okay, good, you knew that. But I will say to Eddie Murphy, he can play a lot of different characters with ease. That's the one good thing about the
Yeah.
movie. You gotta say that.
I mean, did he play him well?
He played the.
Look. Eddie Murphy is talented. Like, did you see Dolomite Is My Name?
I did not see that.
You ain't seen it yet? Okay, yeah, it came out this year. It's on Netflix. He was amazing in that movie. That movie was that's like top 5 movie of the year to me.
Really? What's the premises of the movie about?
So it's basically a true story about you know blaxploitation movies, right?
Mhm.
You ever heard of Dolomite?
I've heard the term is familiar.
So Rudy Ray Moore, he's the guy who made like this character Dolomite, and it's all about him like really struggling to make this movie because he didn't have any funding. He's basically just making a movie from like his own funds and like family pitching in and stuff like that. It's the story of him just going out and just doing his own thing with like movies and stuff like that. It's like really inspiring, and Eddie Murphy did an amazing job in it, and it's hilarious. Like T.I. shows up in there randomly. Yeah, like I said, Eddie Murphy's in there. Lunel isn't? I'm not saying your name right. Yeah, Lunel is in there. Craig Robertson from The Office is in there. Like, it's got a solid cast. There's like a whole bunch of people in there. But yeah.
So, of course, y'all know this, but Eddie Murphy's been kind of on a hiatus. You think that could bring him back?
Oh, absolutely. The job he did in there, if he wanted to come back, he could. He did an amazing job in that movie.
Yeah, what was the last movie he was in?
Before, it
It was
was
like
some
1,000 words, right?
No. It was some movie where he was like a butler or something. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, it was like Mr. It wasn't good.
Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised, but because it seemed like after Shrek, it just kind of went all downhill from there.
Yeah.
But he did have a good SNL for the SNL, the 40th anniversary.
Oh,
He
yeah,
did
when
have a good skit,
Yeah, he
yeah.
was good on that. Yeah.
I didn't see that. What was it about?
No, he was just a guest host.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
Oh,
SNL.
he was just
Yeah.
a guest
Yeah,
host?
yeah.
Okay. I thought he was like the whole, like did the whole thing.
Nah.
No, so they brought like important people that have been part of the show back. Just
Oh,
to
yeah.
relive for good times.
He was on the show like decades ago, like constantly.
He was great on it.
Yeah, he was.
And he's got solid stand. Actually, I'm pretty sure he's doing another stand-up for Netflix soon.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, I heard that. So I'm excited for that because his other two stand-ups are legendary.
So this is a little
Raw
bit
and I can't remember the other one right now, but yeah.
So this is a little bit off topic, but what did y'all think about the Dave Chappelle stand up if you saw it?
I didn't know we was gonna get that deep today. I mean, all right, so they were funny, but I don't know, man. Dave Chappelle is hilarious. He's a talented comedian, but I also feel like I don't know if certain jokes translate that well in 2019.
I get what you're saying.
You gotta be careful with like edgy jokes, because if you're not fun, and he was funny to me anyway, but you know, I get why someone else may not find that funny or may be offended by it. I get it. So if you're edgy without being funny, you're just being edgy, and that's just whack.
Yeah, like
You
what
just-
Kevin Hart did. Remember his tweets that popped back up from like 10 years ago?
that was
See, that was edgy without being
yeah,
funny.
that was pretty bad.
I did not watch the special, but I know that Dave Chappelle, he's at the top of his game, so I'm pretty sure that he's the confidence that he can really struck any big major deal and still be fine.
And he don't care. And there was one thing that did bug me. He seemed just a little complaining a little bit. Like he was kind of like mad that people was mad at him. But I'm like, you're Dave Chappelle. You shouldn't really even care that much.
Yeah.
You know?
Right,
'Cause
make a joke
You're
about them.
literally you got a Netflix special right now. I mean, you're good. So
Yeah,
it's
you're
like,
living.
you know.
So, I mean, okay, let's get back to the questions. What is the British drama about English drug dealers, Duchesne and Sully?
Top Boy,
You know South Boy? Okay.
which I have not seen.
You haven't seen it?
I watched the first episode and fell asleep halfway through.
You're terrible.
I mean, to be fair, it was like, I don't know, it was late, so that might have been part of it. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I would highly recommend it. You know, just watch it again.
What
Just
streaming
power
service is it
through
on?
It's on Netflix.
It's on
Oh,
Netflix.
it's on Netflix?
Yeah.
It has its own original now. It came back. It was off air for like, I want to say about 10 years, and it came back on Netflix, and everybody was so happy. Like, it's a really good show.
All right, because I'm just saying, if I fell asleep through the first episode,
You just said it was because you was late and tired.
I mean,
I mean, it was
yeah,
like
but
you were
like,
tired.
if it was exciting, it should have kept me up, right?
No, that's true. That's very important. The first couple of minutes that you're watching something, and if it does not keep you tight on, then the content is kind of not for you. You're most likely gonna tune off.
I ain't fall asleep during the first episode of Power. That's all I'm saying.
I have never seen Power.
And you on me about Top Boy? Come on, dog. All right.
Okay, so you gotta explain to me what Power is. Like, what is it about?
So you've seen Top Boy?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can't even really. It's not really like. Okay, so Power is this gangster like named Ghost, right? And he's trying to go straight by running a club. And I'm not gonna say any spoilers in case anyone's watching and they haven't seen yet. So basically, he's dealing with trying to maintain that balance between like getting out of the drug life and getting legit. And he's got to worry about everyone around him being wrong and saying the wrong thing. And everyone should just listen to Ghost because Ghost knows what he's talking about. But up until this season anyway. But so yeah, I don't want. If I go any deeper, I might get into spoiler territory. So I'm just keep it that vague.
All right. So I have a bonus question for you guys. Can you name 4 Spike Lee films?
Ooh, 4.
Okay, I have one, Black Klansman, which is a really good movie. I enjoyed it, and he did a great job. Can you help me out with another one?
Yeah. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. I know. I don't know why I'm blanking. Oh my God, come on. Do the Right Thing. School Days. Oh my God, one more. Come on. Chi-Town. Was it Chi-Town?
Chi-Town.
It was Chi-Town, right?
I was gonna point out Tales in the Hood.
That was him?
Yeah, Tales in the Hood was him.
Did he like executive produce that or did he direct it?
I believe he directed it.
Oh, okay. I did not realize that was him. Okay.
It's either directed or produced, but yeah.
Oh,
he
she's
has a
got to
good-
have it. If that last
forgot
one I
all
said
about
doesn't
that
count
film.
because I forgot the name, but yeah, she's got to have it.
He
can
does
look it
that?
up.
Yeah, that was him.
Wow.
Mhm.
He has a pretty good record. Well, among the Hollywood directors,
Oh yeah.
pretty solid.
He's
Yeah.
one of my favorite directors, definitely.
What was his most recent film? It was Black Klansman,
Yeah,
right?
Black Klansman.
So what did y'all think about that?
Amazing movie.
I loved
Me
it.
too. The
5 out of
writing was really good. The actors that were casted, really good. And then the way that he captured, I especially liked, I'm not sure if you remember in that scene where the car exploded and how it kind of just, he kind of slowed it down a little bit and everything just kind of picked up momentum after that.
There was something about the movie that bugged me.
What?
How did he think that those two people were the same?
Oh.
Adam Driver and the main character don't sound nothing alike
At all?
at all. Like that was the only thing that bugged me about the movie.
I don't know. I
Like,
guess
what?
I guess you just assume that people all sound, or people sound different on the phone. I guess they played that.
Yeah, people sound different on the phone. They don't sound that different.
I guess. I mean, who knows? But
Like Adam Driver's like, my name is Adam Driver, and this is my character. And the main character, Denzel Washington's son, he was like, hello, my name is da da da. Like they sound totally different.
yeah.
So I was like,
I mean, I guess this is one of those things you gotta just take it. Not every film can be perfect. So, one last question. What's your favorite Spike Lee film?
ooh, Do the Right Thing.
Do the Right Thing?
Yeah.
I love that one too.
I'm going to have to go with Black Klansman. I really had a great time watching that. The score on the movie was great too, which added to the experience.
Yeah, I mean, Do the Right Thing though. It was just like for its time, and even now, it was a good film. Just like the way he did everything. Everything was like so intentional, and then like it brought in issues that we're having now. Like with gentrification and all that other stuff. So I mean, it's a good one. It's a good film, but Black Klansman, it is definitely up there. It's really good.
Also, that bit right before the credits was heartbreaking. When you used the footage from Charlottesville in the movie.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is
That
so
was
true,
wild.
yeah.
That like hit me. I was like, damn.
It was a great
in my movie
reflection.
theater, it just made everyone go silent. Those.
Right, because you think it's over, but it's like it's still going on now. We haven't. Really
Charlottesville was what,
accomplished.
2017?
Yeah, I think it was like 2017. It had to be 2017.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's why I love Spike Lee. He just tackles issues that we have now. Like, he will always be like one of the best directors to me. All right. So, we are going to go into trivia. So I'm gonna ask you about some basic questions about what movies that you guys like.
Okay, cool.
So, you guys are gonna have a discussion about which film is better and why.
Okay. Just any movie.
Any movie.
Well, I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I just saw Queen and Slim last night.
Oh,
I
you
have not
did.
seen
Yeah, you haven't seen it? I highly recommend it.
But the
man.
trailer was very.
It was, yeah. The movie lived up to the trailer. I gotta tell you. It personally is probably in my top. It might be my favorite movie 2019. I think I liked it more than Avengers Endgame. Honestly,
Really?
yeah. I think
That
I did.
speaks.
Yeah, because I was really messing with Endgame. So, but yeah, Queen of Slim. It stars Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out, and I can't remember the actress's name right now, but she's kind of a newcomer. And it was really well done. The music was amazing. There's some like retro picks, some like current picks, like kind of mixed together. Cinematography was great. The director, this is her first directing like job, and she did
Seriously?
Yeah, and it was amazing. You can't even tell. It could have been like an experienced director doing it.
Man, that's crazy. Okay, now I gotta watch that movie.
Choose a movie. Okay. Let me think of a top movie that I've seen. Did you guys watch? Jesus
It could be anyone in the top
Jesus,
five.
the Passion of Christ. Did you guys watch that?
Nah,
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Isn't that
true.
joint like 3 hours or something?
It's very
Why are
long.
all these movies so long? Like
'Cause
you
you
got
gotta
stuff
put
to do.
details
It's
in
3
it.
hours, bro.
You gotta. It's your passion project. You gotta put detail in it. You gotta make sure everything's
Nah, you gotta
perfect.
cut that stuff, man. You gotta cut some stuff out. Like, come on.
So what do you like about Passion of the Christ?
I just liked that they really took care of bringing the production and like the stage back to the times where this story took place. They paid close attention to the detail of like the robes and everything that went on in the story, and they were mindful to the different interpretations of that time period.
And they even got the language down pat, if I remember correctly. It was I think it was in either Aramaic or Hebrew.
Hebrew.
Oh, it was in
Yes,
Hebrew.
sir.
So that's amazing. And who directed it again?
I can't recall at this moment, but I think his last name starts with Burns. He kind of tackles a lot of those genre
Wait.
type films.
It wasn't Mel Gibson?
Yeah, that's who.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
but I
that was
couldn't
Mel
remember his
Gibson.
name.
Was it Mel Gibson?
I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That man has some issues.
Where's
Where's he been?
A couple.
What's his last
He
movie?
don't need to come back. Is he wherever he's at? He can stay right there. I think he was in a. Last time I saw him was you remember Daddy's Home, right? Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah.
And old dude from Boston. Come on.
Matt. Wait.
Oh my God, he looks
Matt-
like John Cena.
Wait.
Transformers.
Matt? No.
Not
Mark
Matt
not
Damon.
Matt Damon.
Damon.
The other
Mark
guy.
Wahlberg.
Yeah, Mark
Yes,
Wahlberg.
yeah.
Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. He was in the sequel to that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No,
Yeah.
I saw the trailer for it, but I never watched the movie.
Yeah, you don't need to see the movie.
Yeah, okay.
You don't need to see the
That's why I
movie.
never went to go see it.
Yeah. What about have you guys seen any like bad movies lately? Like really just terrible movies?
Just terrible movies.
The Irishman.
What?
Dude, that movie.
Are you
was-
serious?
I did not like The Irishman.
my
I literally
God.
just watched it. It was
Get out.
amazing.
Dude,
Bro, you're off this show, bro.
It was
The Irishman
true.
that was an amazing movie. Are you serious?
It was
I
3
think
hours
that
long, but
it
it was
was-
good.
I think it was because it was 3 hours long.
Oh my God.
I know that they had a stellar cast. It had a stellar cast, and like the story was stellar.
You really about to disrespect Martin Scorsese
I'm not
right
going
now?
to disrespect him, but it wasn't for me.
Oh wow.
I mean, did you know
And then
some of the
they
best-
say that it wasn't going to be a movie for everybody.
Yeah.
They just made the film telling the story.
Well,
I
you know,
appreciate the story and all that it entailed, but it was a lot of wrongdoing that they did.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's one of those films you got to be already a Scorsese fan to really enjoy it. Because I already knew what I was going to get into. I know I was going to get into a long, epic gangster flick, so I was like, okay, let me just sit down, make time for this.
I said name a terrible movie. This man said The Irishman.
Have y'all seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, the film?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that joint.
Yeah, that was
terrible.
yeah.
That was awful.
That's the
I'm mad
worst
because
film
I was a
I've ever
big
seen.
fan of the cartoon too.
Oh yeah, and the
It's
Dragon
so
Ball Z
disappointing.
movie.
Oh, don't even talk to me
see
about that
that.
one. Don't even. The worst movie I've seen recently that honestly, you guys remember Undercover Brother, right?
Oh yeah.
They made an Undercover Brother 2.
Oh, I saw it on. I mean, I didn't watch it, but I saw it pop up
Yeah.
on Netflix.
I was like, oh, let me check this out. Oh, is that Michael J. White? I like Michael J. White. Let's see.
It looked bad. I was like, nope, I'm good.
That movie was so bad. It physically hurt me. Like I was getting a migraine when I was watching it, bro.
How long is it?
I think it's like 2 hours and 33 minutes. I might be wrong. No, wait. Actually, it might be an hour 33. But yeah, it's so bad. The cutting. At one point, there's a scene where like Undercover Brother, played by Michael J. White instead of Eddie Griffin, is like doing the handshake with this dude, right? This man starts out the scene with his shirt tucked neat and everything, and then between different cuts, by the end of the scene, randomly his shirt is untucked and his tie is like over here. I'm like, what happened?
I'm not
Like,
gonna lie to
what
you.
happened
The
between
Irishman had
cuts?
a similar
No,
problem.
don't do that. Don't do
Thank
that.
you.
Don't do that.
This has been the Best in Entertainment show. Thank you guys for watching.
All right, that's it. Cool.